Shalom, Jake Shalom. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Okay, I'm not profiting from this. This is fair use, and this is for educational purposes only. Okay, so this is the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. So yeah, let's go and get into this. Proverbs 3 verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own ears, and forgive me, be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Let's go and get into this. Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah, Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah, Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS. I believe those are the prophets. Shalom and salutations to those that teach the likewise doctrine. Shalom to the Akim and the Aqua. Shalom to the scattered Israelites across the four corners of the planet. May the Most High and the Son be with you during these trying times. Now, they're protesting in New York about this. Because what the orange hat just did, we told you he's an impulse idiot. He really don't think stuff out. So they sat up there and they lied to these people twice. You see, they told them, hey, we're going to have a meeting. And when they allegedly was supposed to have a meeting, the 48ers bombed them. And then they turn around now and they told them that they was going to give them 2 weeks. And they literally struck them in a few days. You see that? So yeah, the world is now saying that you can't trust America. So see, now America is not only the laughing stock, now people are looking at America as the T people now. The TERROR people. You see that? This is where we at now. So we're going to play these videos. I'm going to show you what I've been seeing, because a lot of news is coming out of Asia and different places, and they're not putting it on mainstream. So check this out. This is Dabo 7, but we're going to use him to segue into what I'm talking about, because you need to hear what they're saying out of these other countries, okay? See, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai stirring this thing completely up, all right? And, hey, there ain't that much time left. The fuse is lit, okay? The fuse to the third World War is already lit, all right? Let's go and let this play.
Some updated information here to the war front here between Israel or the United States and Iran. Iran responding to Trump saying that the war starts right now. Their main army branch saying that after U.S. forces struck the 3 nuclear sites, that this is all-out war. So we should expect anything in response, especially here in the homeland in the United States. To me, it's all part of a staged atmosphere and event. Right now, Trump is trying to come out and say that it was a spectacular military success, that they hit the bully Iran, and that their facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. That's what Trump said. Satellite imagery shows something else. They show that Iran evacuated these sites days before. You can see here the loads of vehicles taking stuff out of these sites, and then they packed the tunnels full of dirt. And what this did is it took most of the brunt of the explosion, and they say the bases above ground can be rebuilt and that they will be back in operation, that this did not dismantle them. They say that 6 MOPs were dropped and 30 Tomahawks striking these different areas. So Trump trying to claim that they've been wiped out and is trying to demand that they come to the table for peace. They are saying, no, it's all-out war from here. You chose this, and there's going to be blowback, big time. And I warned you of that. The president of Iran also coming out and saying that the United States should expect a response from this. Okay, so it's all there on the table. Anything happens, staged or not, they're going to be pointing the finger at this side, which is obviously Iran, Russia, China. Okay, satellite imagery showing, again, damage done above ground, but all the claims on the ground are that things are fine underground. Even Russia stepping out and saying that, from what they can tell, everything seems to be fine, minor damage, but they are prepared, and other countries are prepared to supply Iran with nuclear warheads. Even if they can't make them, they'll just give them the nuclear warheads to defend themselves.
Did you hear that? They just gonna just give them to them. Now remember, there have been reports coming out for years from all type of people saying that they had allegedly bought suitcase nukes. And I don't know if you guys remember that video I did on Demona. Let me show you what they did with it. This is how you know that they're losing the information battle. Let me show you. They took that video down about Demona, saying that it was false information. Now you got all these videos coming out showing that Iran is literally annihilating the 48er state, okay? And they just sent up 30 more missiles towards the 48ers, okay? And I think they're saying that the day they launched a total of, what is it? Let me check and see. I think it was 500 missiles. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I seen earlier. Let me check and see. No, I'm sorry. They launched 500 since everything started. That's what it was, which is still a lot, right? But they say 86 wounded by Iranian missile attacks after U.S. strikes 3 Iran nuclear sites. Let's keep going. Let Dabu finish planning. I'm gonna show you some of the news coming out of Asia.
It's what they're saying. That's what Russia is saying now. I told you, man, we're hot into World War III. Everything seems to be fine. Minor damage. But they are prepared, and other countries are prepared, to supply Iran with nuclear warheads. Even if they can't make them, they'll just give them the nuclear warheads to defend themselves. That's what they're saying. That's what Russia is saying now. I told you, man, we're hot into World War III. You just haven't seen the nukes fly yet, and most of the sheep out there are not going to accept or think about it until they see or hear that. We also have a massive GPS campaign going down in the Straits of Hormuz. They are attacking all the different vessels that are coming through there, jamming everything up. They said that they were going to shut this down anyway, like this clamp down. This looks like it's the beginning of it, and Iran has a massive drone swarm.
And his water boys are accused of using Cash App to scam.
They said that they were going to shut this down anyway, like this clamp down. This looks like it's the beginning of it, and Iran has a massive drone swarm. They're saying U.S. military bases are scrambling right now to try to protect their bases from the incoming drones that they're expecting here at any time. What's the blowback going to be? At the top of the list is cyber attacks and putting us in the dark, attacking us, our banking system. The Chinese have already infiltrated everything. They've already told us all this to me.
Hey, go get you a few dollars out of the bank, because hey, we don't know how bad this is going to get. So if you got it, go take some of your money out of the bank. All right, so you have a few physical dollars on you. Let's let this finish playing. Let me show you some of the reports that I'm seeing.
It's a massive setup. This just sets the stage for something big to happen in the United States. It's just not going to be good either way it goes. Join me for the live streams going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m.
Now look, they're saying that I already showed you yesterday. It say Putin threatens the end of the war, and allegedly a lot of Trump staff has allegedly quit. But this is one I want you to see. It say Iran's PM going to Russia to meet with Putin. It say U.S. behavior threatens peace. You see? So yeah, let's go and check this one right here out.
I'm not in a position to reveal what we are going to do in response to what Americans did last night. I just talked about the fact that NPT failed to protect Iran from and its peaceful nuclear program. And this is a serious challenge.
Next, we'd like to take a question from IRIB. IRIB, if I can get a question from IRIB.
Yılmaz Varlar, Türker Gazete, Türkiye Cumhuriyeti'nde çıkan gazete.
I'm from a Turkic newspaper and also representing Net News Agency. It is indicated that China is supporting Iran. How do you evaluate its deterrence power vis-a-vis USA and Israel? And can we learn your expectations about your relations with the Russian Federation?
Well, there was a problem with the translation, or I think with the device, it doesn't work properly. I understood the last part of your question. Well, I'm going to Moscow this afternoon, and I have a meeting with President Putin tomorrow morning. Russia is a friend of Iran, and we enjoy a strategic partnership, and we always consult with each other and coordinate our positions. Russia has been a part and the participants of JCPOA, so they have been always a party to nuclear negotiations. And even in the past 2-3 months that we were negotiating with the United States, we always briefed our Russian friends about the latest about any progress or.
And hey, I don't know if you guys watching CNN. They saying that all the Middle East is bound to stand behind Iran now. You see? Let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, let me get some scriptures. Revelation 6 verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. You see? And hey, we vastly approaching that, because now they're talking about closing the Straits of Hormuz. Different things are happening. And it's going to cause prices to skyrocket. And we had opened the third seal. I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. And see, this going to cause prices on everything to go up. The food and everything. The oil and the wine symbolize this truth. You still won't be able to get this truth, but hey, we moving into a tumultuous time. Okay, things are getting more and more out of hand. All right. Now Trump saying if they don't accept the peace proposal, they're going to attack them more. Now they're going to go meet with Russia. Let me show you what else they reporting out of these Asian channels. Now look, these are them East Asian reports. Look, say Putin to join Iran. It's all over the place. Putin threatens the end of the war. You see? This is from the Hindustan Times. These are a lot of these Indian papers, okay, and Asian papers. Putin declared war against Trump. You see? And hey, they say Russia warns Netanyahu and Trump. And see, look at this. Beijing and Moscow align with Tehran. You see? And remember, Turkey. They also saying that they may get involved. Pakistan. You see? The Republic World. And remember, these are known newspapers over there. It's saying, will Russia and China carry out a mega proxy war? Well, they already been giving them stuff. They already giving them stuff. Okay? And remember, they're having meetings at the UN right now. All right? So, yeah, man, this thing is heating up. And they're still bombing Israel right now. Okay? So we're going to get some scriptures and we're going to leave it there. All right, this thing is getting crazy, man. This is why we say stay prayed up. The Most High makes sure your steps are well and things go well with you. All right, you better start trusting in the Most High, Jake. Okay, the hell with these stocks, these bonds, these cryptos, this silver, this gold, this man way of life is fastly coming to an end. Psalm 91 verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, and Him will I trust. Surely He will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. See, the Most High, He going to protect you from the destruction. You see? And remember, leading up to this, you're going to have these increase in prices, increase in gas, increase in food and everything. Okay? They may turn the lights out. Anything can happen. Psalm 91 verse 5, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. You see? These different wars, this World War III, this get ready to pop off. Nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, but it shall not come nigh thee. You see that, Jake? Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And hey, they're protesting right now in New York, different places around the world. These nations are talking about coming against this place. Stay prayed up, Jake. I see you again real soon. Call her law, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom. And see, Jake, man, Jake get himself involved with stuff, man. Just stay in the scriptures. The hell with all that out there, two-stepping and dancing and monkey footing and carrying on, talking about this and that, man. You better stay in these scriptures, Jake, and get your damn mind right. Stay prayed up, Jake. I'll see you again real soon. Call her law, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.